guys, welcome back. I have another word of the day for you today. We're going to look at this word. It has two syllables, so two parts of the word. So we clap it out. We hear the two parts. This word also has a silent E in it, so it's a really fun word. We're going to look at how we break this word apart and what we do in this word so that we can figure out what it is with our big brains. Okay, so this is my word of the day. All right, so now that you're looking at it with your eyes, let's talk about it. We are going to break up the word in between the S and the L. So our first syllable is going to be here, D-I-S, and then the second syllable is L-I-K-E. All right, so get those tapping fingers ready so that we can figure out this word. We're going to start with the tapping out the D-I-S part of the word. I is going to say it's I, short sound, I, ich, I, and then we'll move on to the second part and see what that's going to say. All right, so tapping fingers ready. Give them a good stretch. Stretch them out. Okay. Ready? D, I, S, dis. So this first part is going to say dis. Now this second part of the word might look really familiar to you, and that's a good thing. So if that second part of the word looks familiar to you, go ahead and give yourself, give your brain a kiss, because that is so awesome that the second part of the word looked familiar. It's because it's a word that we already know. But let's look at it and we can tap it out quickly. Okay, so the E. What's the E going to tell the I to do? What's the E going to tell the I to do in this word? Good job. The E is telling the I to say its long vowel name. So the I is going to say I. The E isn't going to say anything. The E is doing work in this word. It's just not saying anything because it's telling the I to say its name. So we don't say the E at the end of the word. We don't tap it out. We don't hear it. So, all right. So we're going to have L, I, K, like. Nice job. And I think a lot of my friends already knew that this word. So we have dislike. Dislike is my word. Can you go ahead and say the word dislike? Echo me. Dislike. Nice job saying the word dislike. All right, I am going to mark this word, and I want you to mark this word with me on your paper. So D-I-S was the first part that we tapped out, and that is a closed syllable. I put the C underneath because it's closed. The I is getting closed in by the S, and I mark the vowel with a brave above, showing it's making its short sound. Like gets underlined, the E gets crossed out, a line above the I, and then V-E, vowel consonant E. So that is how you mark the word dislike. The word dislike is pretty cool because it's not liking something. It's not liking something. So I wouldn't say I dislike ice cream because I like ice cream. I would say I like ice cream. So dislike is saying that you don't like something. So my sentence is something that Mr. Fabio doesn't like. My sentence was, I dislike playing video games. I know you guys love video games so much, but not for Mr. Fabio. So I'm going to mark my word dislike. I want you to do that too on the paper. Underline the dis, close, like gets marked with a V, V-E, line through the E, dislike. So now it's your turn. Now I want you to go on your paper, come up with a sentence, mark it up, and use dislike in a sentence. Think about things you don't like and use it instead of saying, I don't like. Say I dislike.